Hey guys, it's Medusa, and these are my thoughts on the Essex Serpent, and this will contain spoilers. So, having just kind of finished watching the series, I have just a couple things on my mind that I really want to talk about. So this is going to be a very disjointed video, and I do apologise for that. So first of all, I assumed it was a basking shark, but of course when they went to the museum and saw the blue whale, I knew it had to be some sort of whale. I really do like the kind of overall theme of people fear what they don't understand. And I do feel like it would even be more powerful had a couple more scenes been in there. Like, I don't know if anyone else felt this, but I did feel like throughout the whole season, there were just bits where I felt like I'd skipped far ahead, or I'd like ended up on the wrong episode, because it just felt like some very, very small little scenes that needed to be there just weren't there. So there were a couple things that just felt like they weren't really addressed, like the idea that it didn't really explain why Joe and Naomi were like doing spells, in the first place to try and, get the serpent to come. They didn't really explain how they got into that and exactly why Gracie was killed, but they do kind of imply, why she was trying to do this, by the creepy guy in the bar. But yeah, I feel like the spell part really could have been done with like an explanation. So first of all, let's talk about Stella, who is Will's wife. And I had suspicions that throughout the whole show that she really knew she was dying and really wanted Cora and Will to get together so that Will won't be alone. And I liked how she was really fond of Frankie. And I almost got the impression that she was she liked Frankie, but she was also getting to know him because he was eventually going to be part of the family via Will and Cora getting together. Because, Cora and Stella were proper good, decent friends in this. And like I said, I think that Stella knew all along and kind of wanted them to get together. Now on to Martha. I really loved Martha and Cora's friendship. I was so glad that Martha, got a new job with Spencer, and at the end, made up with Cora. I especially loved that scene when Cora was saying that she breaks things, and Martha was reassuring her that she can get things all back together again. That was a really, really great scene. And Martha was just a really fun character to have on the show. Now on to Dr. Luke Garrett. So especially his early conversations with Cora were absolutely hilarious and just very entertaining. Also, when he does start to get a bit in love with her, very much in love with her towards the end, it was really kind of uncomfortable to, it was that kind of friend zone situation that was quite uncomfortable to watch. And he does go a bit nice guy for a bit. And he occasionally gave some very big red flags, but he gets his redemption arc and he gets a happy ending as head of a medical school and as Cora's friend. So I was happy with the way his story ended. So on to Will. Will was played by Tom Hiddleston, obviously, Loki, and good character. I really liked his relationship with Cora. I liked his relationship with Stella too, but obviously you do ship Cora and Will the most. On to the main woman herself, Cora Seaborn, and my girl had Riz. She had so much Riz, she didn't know what to do with it. You could understand why everyone was absolutely taken with her, because she was so charismatic, so kind of full of life, but also had this this kind of edginess, and legitimately every single character was in love with her. She was a great character, and all I've written down for her really is that she just has so much Riz. So that's all I really had to say. I really enjoyed the idea that Cora is digging for fossils at the end for a museum as her job. It kind of puts her mark on the world. I really liked that. That was a really nice ending. And you know what? She gets the best ending possible. She ends up, she's got her son. She's connecting with her son. She's got her bestie Martha, her pal Garrett, and her man Will. But yeah, everyone gets a happy ending, and it was a really, really fun show. I really enjoyed it. Really liked the fact that Cora says in a letter just before Will comes in clutch at the end, but before you don't know if Will is ever going to show up, she sends him a letter saying, I love you, but I'm going to do okay, without you. And that was a really nice message. So yeah, I really enjoyed the show. I really loved it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.